Well, this is it. You may hear something in the background. This is YbfltY Berlin. I'm gonna take you around if I can. I don't know. It's gonna be raining. But welcome to my channel. This is your best friend listening to you. Why did I call the channel this way? Well, first of all, I've been talking to friends and acquaintances for a long, long time, probably years by now, about how women don't have somebody to talk to nowadays. So you may be surprised if you're lucky to have somebody, but I'm not talking about going and talk to your wife about your problems, about your concerns, about always talking to the same friends that are always tired of you talking about the same thing, about problems with your wife, problems with your ex-girlfriend, blah blah blah. So, and we don't have those places that we used to have in the older times, talking about 50s, 60s, in which men would go to a bar, play domino, and talk to the regular friends about the regular everyday things. We don't have that anymore. If you're lucky to have that, it means most probably you live in a very traditional place where you still have a community of men. I'm talking about specifically of men. I'm not talking about you and your girlfriend meeting her best friend and and her boyfriend. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you having a number of friends that you can talk to about your concerns at that precise moment. So anyway, if you live in a very traditional place, you may have your like regular pub or whatever that you go to, that you have somebody to talk to. But if you don't, this is a good place in which we can exchange ideas and talk about things that apply to many of us. This is why the channel is called Your Best Friend Talking, Your Best Friend Listening to You. But let's go straight to the point. This channel is going to be about how to enhance your masculinity in a way that you can profit from it. Why am I saying that? Because you do have a lot of channels that talk about that, but the way they do it is they tell you how to enhance it. Number one, in a way that is very standard, very stereotypical. They are trying to tell you whether you need to go to the gym or you need to be tall. Well, going to the gym is something you may probably do depending on your health. But if you're not tall and they're trying to tell you, well, you need to be tall in order to get all of the girls, well, so you know, I'm not tall. And I don't have a problem not being tall. And that was the end reason for making this channel. You don't need like the super guy with those muscles telling you, oh, you need to get a lot more, you know, like somebody with such a beard that seems to be born like the beard. Well, you don't need that. You need somebody that is like a normal, regular, standard guy telling you how he has managed and how he is managing to cope with everyday life tasks without being a superhero. Because you probably yourself, you don't feel like a superhero all of the time. Anyways, coming back to the point, what are we going to do? We're going to be talking about subjects that are affecting us, like for instance, being in abusive relationships with women. How do you detect the abusive relationship? How do you get rid of the abusive relationship? We're going to be talking about how to get back to life, to a real life after divorce, after you get separated from your spouse. It doesn't matter whether you were officially married or not. If you're a guy after being, one second, I'm dropping my bag here. If you're a guy and you're, let's say, older than 32, you will know what I'm talking about. You get separated from your wife and suddenly your life is like, everybody's gone, your old friends are gone, you don't have anybody to count on, you don't know what to do with your spare time because you were dedicating all of those things to her before. So how do you get back your life? And there are a few ideas we're going to be gathering. So my idea is, if you've been going through this, that if this relates to you, make sure you write in the comments, yes, this is what I'm going on, so that I get to know you, so that I get to know which are your concerns, which are the subjects we can be talking about. I'm going to be trying, I don't promise because it depends on the weather. Right now we have the summer here in Berlin. I'm going to be trying to show you around the city a little bit as well. And I'm going to begin here in YbfltY. But anyways, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos about how to better your life not that of your girlfriend, not that of your spouse, not that of your children, your private life, your life. You need a life, you do have a right to have a life, even if somebody else doesn't like it. So here's the challenge for that. Make sure you make a commentary here, say hello to me. My name is Leon, by the way, and I'll be glad to be talking to you in the next few videos. Bye bye.